They say this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poorest part. Hi, my name is Ghost. My specialties are extramarital affairs and failing my family. Hi YouTube, it's Ty, and I am here with my first ever Power review. Don't know if I'll keep doing it. Wanted to kind of start at the beginning of the season, but I was just not really into it. And after I talked to my girl Poetry over at My Twisted Life TV with Poetry, who is, by the way, reviewing this show, please check out her reviews if you're not already. She just told me, just be yourself about it because I'm just not enthused, but I did want to talk about it. So here I am. I'm here to judge everybody. Season 5, Episode 3 is called Are We on the Same Team? And it starts with Tariq basically lying to some detective who's coming to ask some more questions about the night that Raina died. Before I get too deeply into this, I do want to say I keep hearing everybody talking about how they are tired of Tariq. They're ready to kill Tariq. They've had enough of this kid. He's such a shitty person. So I just want to come on and make a quick case for him. It's not that I just love Tariq or anything, but can't we all just give him a bit of a break? Yeah, he's a shitty person, but he has two very shitty parents. Ghost, who is so self-absorbed and arrogant that he doesn't care about what's going on with his family. And then we have Tasha, who's probably the most unobservant mother in the world. So give the little boy a break, can we? Now this isn't going to be a full review. I'm just going to talk about the things that I want to discuss. Some of it I just don't want to talk about. So I'll just run it down. Not a full recap, just talking about things here and there. It was really nice to see Garcelle, whatever y'all, everybody's calling her fancy. I never watched that Jamie Foxx show, but you know what I'm talking about. It was really nice to see her in that scene with Ghost and Councilman Tate. And I have watched so many people review this show who were like, who is Lorenz Tate's character? I keep forgetting his name. What is his name? Tate. That's his name, Councilman Tate. So that's his name. But anyway, it was really nice to see her in that scene. And she's looking good. So just an observation. Not anything about the scene, but she looks good. Go girl. Then we had that scene with Teresi and Mock and the white attorney. Is his name Sachs? Let me know if I've got it wrong. Please put it in the comments. But anyway, that scene just made me wonder, is Tommy's dad some kind of a snake? I guess we'll find out in the upcoming episodes. I'm really feeling this Sergeant Blanca. Stay on Angela's ass, girl. Then back at church with the grieving group of parents, that woman whose son was killed by the drunk driver, as an actress, she put on a better grieving parent performance than we have seen from Tasha or Ghost since Raina died. Now, my fiance, Uno, loves him some Tasha, and Tasha can just do no wrong in his eyes. She always looks good, she's smart, she's everything. But even he was like, what the fuck is Tasha wearing? He doesn't realize it, but they've been dressing Tasha out of city trends since season 2. Then we got the scene with Ghost and Tasha where Tasha realizes that, he's the one who killed the drunk driver, and Ghost is trying to justify why he killed the man. He's a drunk driver. The world's better off without him. Ghost, you're a drug dealer. The world is better off without you too. And like Tasha said, you don't just get to make those decisions, even though in this case he did, but you know what I mean. Then we get that quick scene with Tommy and Keisha. I am so glad that Tommy had on a jacket this time. I'm so tired of seeing his titties this season. The first time I saw him in season 5, I was like, Angela cut her hair? She didn't. It's just Tommy and his titties. So anyway, they had a quick little talk, and just tell me, y'all, in the comments, Are you all down for another Tommy and Keisha hookup, or do y'all think that no, we need to get somebody else for each one of them, or just tell me what you think about it. Now, Kanan is full of shit, but he was 100% right in that scene between himself and Tasha when he told her that Ghost fucked Tyreek up way before I ever did. You know, Tasha, you picked a drug dealer for a husband and a father to your kids, so live with what you live with, right? That's it. That's what you get. But I will say that that was probably the best acting that I've seen Tasha do, probably since the show started, but definitely in this season. That scene where she told Kanan that she would fuck him up if she had to, that was believable. The conversation between Tommy and Proctor. So, do you know someone who can launder money? Tommy, stop calling that man. He's trying to be able to practice law again so that he can take care of his daughter. Just because you killed your unborn child when you killed Holly doesn't mean that he doesn't have a child that he wants to take care of. Leave that man alone. Let him do what he's got to do. To me, Proctor is probably the only halfway decent person in this cast, and then I would say Keisha. I would include her in that as well. It's not that she's a great, really likable person, but I don't think that she's a full of shit, shitty ass person. And Angela, to her new, tall, Latino boo, being a boss means having more enemies than friends at work. No, bitch, nobody liked you when you were their co-worker either. Being a dirty ass sneaky bitch means having more enemies than friends at work. How about that? Tasha and Keisha have their sit down at Keisha's place, and finally somebody said it. Tasha, you and Ghost, but you, since we're talking about you, have been lying to these children their whole lives. These kids have had to grow up fast. I mean, they literally had to grow up 5 years in 4 months. I mean, y'all do realize that from season 1 until now, it's literally been like only a few months. It's been winter since this show started. It looks like we're finally maybe moving into spring a little bit. Tommy and his mother, whatever her name is, what in the crackhead casserole was that she made for Rhonda, i.e. Raina? That looked like some kind of tossed salad with raisins and cranberries. Anyway, whatever, that's not the point. Point is that Tommy probably needs to listen to his mom, crackhead that she may be, probably needs to listen to his mom about what she's saying about his dad. Los hermanos Jimenez. Yes, Angela, everyone in that office who speaks Spanish is a fucking idiot. So I was waiting for it to happen as soon as we saw Ghost with Tate, but he finally does confront Tate for using Raina's death, for his own personal gain, and for setting up Ghost and Tasha to walk into that press conference. But he didn't do it just out of doing it for the sake of doing it. He wouldn't do it until Tate took a blow to his ego when Tate told him that he got played, that he played himself for screwing Linda. Ghost's ego is just out of control. Even though Kanan is dirty as fuck, I actually do like his character. He's such a troll and reminds me a lot of how 50 Cent seems to be in real life, at least on his Instagram. I mean, just some of the stuff he says, like, talking to Tommy about playing catch with his dad and going to see a ball game or whatever with his dad. It seems like the kind of stuff that 50 would say on his own Instagram, just, to troll some other celebrity. So I wonder how much of the writing for that character 50 does, or if there's any ad-libbing that he does, because he just seems like a regular-ass 50 Cent troll. Why is Tasha pulling up to Choate late at night like she's doing a drug deal? Anyway, she finally told Tyreek the truth, and he in turn tells her the truth about the night that Raina died and where he really was and what really happened. So that's something. Good for them. Tommy's daddy show is ugly. That's it. Thank you all for tuning in. I really hate most of what I'm seeing, but I do want to talk about it. So I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. If you stuck in there with me, that's all I got until maybe next week. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.